3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Forex trading live. Look at that. I got the sun just like beating in on my face. I bet that looks beautiful on camera. Incredible morning here in southern Michigan. Won't be here much longer. Heading south. The free trade, the last free trade that I launched, guess what? It ended in profit. Now you're looking at the profit here, $8.75. It's because I bid a base lot size of 0.10, so you understand the math. So if I start bidding 0.20, I doubled my lot size. If I start bidding 0.40, I quadrupled my lot size. So it's more mathematical than trying to show you profit here, but a win is a win is a win. The question is, what did you bid? I seen someone take this trade. It was probably a demo account, but I seen someone take this trade in the group, and they were showing that they entered it at like $10, 1.0 lot size, and then they entered again at 100 or 10.0 lot size. That is what, $100 a pip. So excellent to practice that way. Their margin level percent was well within reason, but they also had, it looked like maybe a 100K demo, something like that. The point I'm making here is my system is completely scalable. You can scale this to any account, any leverage, any bid, and it works. You can make, in this case, we made $8.75. You can make $875. Or you could make 0.87 cents, right? Whatever the case may be, it's fully scalable. So we're going to launch a new free trade, and that's pretty much the reason for me going live today. I can sit here and pontificate about the market. We've got some really nice movement. The high impact news is moving the market for us. I'll show you the overall system. It's pretty much closed at this point of the day, double what it did yesterday. So yesterday was about $100 closure, and remember, that's a signal. That's an automated signal. You could bid more, bid less. So whatever you're hearing there is not what you're stuck with, right? If I'm saying it's $100, it's more of a kind of a reference point for you. But just so you know that. I'm not saying, hey, look, my bot made $100, and some people are like, well, I need to make a lot more than that. So bid more than that. Have a larger account than that. It's completely and fully scalable. So let me take a sip here, and we'll get into this. I'm going to launch the free trade here. I believe we're going to jump in. There's nothing open right now. We're going to jump into USD CAD. So let me go to the pause and launch this. Give me a second here. I will launch the free trade in real time, and here it comes. And there it is. I will share this with you. So USD CAD sell trade. I went in a 0.10 lot size. That's all relative. I do that again so you understand the math. So you know that if my next trade, if I scale into this trade and I add another sell trade, it's either going to be the same lot size or it will be increased. You can see here the take profit is 1.38979. Let me reiterate something. I know typically the people that are watching me live, you've been doing this a long time, you get it, but there's going to be people that find this video 7 years from now. You have to understand this. I say that it's completely scalable, but you also have to remember that you could jump into this trade at any time, and these trades do not lose. It's going to be kind of a little odd to hear that. You're also going to say, where's the stop loss? We're not using one. We don't have to. We do this mathematically. Oh, look, we're already a little bit in profit. Well, maybe not. Maybe profit on the trade, but not overall trade because we're paying a little bit of a fee. Here we are showing what the charges are minus 0.60, so we paid a 60-cent fee to enter this dollar per pip trade. But this is just going to win. Now, let's look back here. If you see that the NZD CAD won, how long were we in this? Let's look at the date here. So I entered this on the 28th, 2 days ago. Yeah. So let's look for the week. For the week, $101 closed, 0 losses. You're welcome. 0 losses. Now, what's interesting about this is we do this manually. The free signal is done manually, but you can have this exact same trade automatically piped right into your account automatically. I end up getting a lot of new people come into they're like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm curious why newbies are so why that's the appeal, right? I would think that this would be great for some seasoned trader that has just had their ass handed to them in this particular market. Being a week out from the election, it just seems so stable. We had a lot of movement in the last 24 hours. How do I know that? I have all the notifications on my phone constantly 24 hours a day. And it's just been ding, ding, dinging. And we can go look at that. So looking really good for the week there, $101. That's a relatively low volume. For the month, $3,576 looking back. That is not bad at all, delivering you a free signal like that. So let's go look at the overall, oops, wrong screen. Let's pause and go look at the overall account. And that's probably all we're going to look at. We'll see here. Let's see. Overall account, this AUD CHF trade that there's a good amount of volume. So I reference the volume in my overall algorithm just by looking at it. It's a base bid. I can show you this here. I'll just share this with you. It's a base bid of $1 per pip, 0.10. So you can see here $440 of drawdown. It's just a reference. It's just kind of like, how much is the market moving today? And as far as closure goes, it's double from what it was yesterday at this time of day. $208.54. Again, you could bid more, bid less. But some really, really nice movement. Awesome trades, great volume. I wish we weren't a week out from the election so I could sit here and more confidently say you can trade the entire system. You can trade the entire system. It's that stable. Will that change? Yes. Can it change? Yes. I really lately, especially since I'm getting ready to go on the road for about the next 3 weeks, I really am trading the one profitable pair feed and gold. Speaking of gold, incredible results we are getting. The market is just so favorable for our system right now. We will look at some of those trades, some of the gold. But that's what I'm trading. So essentially I'm trading a standard currency pair and a gold trade at the same time. And I'm bidding higher than I ever normally would have. Certainly bidding a lot more than I was this summer because of the radical freaking movement. Very stable right now. It can change at any moment, and the election may change that, or it may just favor stability. We're about to find out. Give it a week. Literally a week from yesterday. So at this time next week, we'll start to get a feel if things are going to move that quick after the election. We'll see, or maybe they're going to kind of go into holding pattern after the election. I think the big turning point will be when the next U.S. president is announced, when one of them concedes, and it's a positive, definite thing. We also know that we could go into a 2-week, 3-week turmoil of no decision and lawsuits and cheating, and we don't know what we're up against. We'll see. Hopefully there's just an incredible wave and we got a president the next day and we can move on. So let's go look at gold real quick. And I'm trying to think of the best one to show you this, best account. Let me take a look at something. I think it's this one. Yes, it is this one. I'll show you this. So I'm in this trade. A lot of people are in this trade. I believe this is the one profitable pair feed. It is. Okay. So this AUD CHF has just been going sideways. It was absolutely all blue profitable at the top. Right now it's about $140 drawdown on this account, on this leverage, on this bid, right? We got some positive movement. The entire thing was blue and then it's pulled back a little bit. This is going to be a great trade. It's just slow. It's, that's why people are like, well, what is your system consistently producing, Terry? I'm like, get the fuck out of here. There is no consistently producing of anything. We trade the market. That's as if to say, here's a mind virus, that the movement is consistent. It's not. We got into this AUD CHF buy trade. That pair does not move very much. It went kind of sideways. Then they did, the big banks did a big dump, pushed against, and we scaled in. And this is going to be a massively profitable trade. But we get to go look at gold here. And this is that account that I started a month ago at $3,000, and it's up to $6,623. I mean, it's outrageous. What the market is delivering to you right now, you need to extract. Okay, I just more than doubled this account in less than 30 days using my one profitable pair feed and gold and bidding higher than you normally would. Kind of being ready to hedge. I think I did one tiny little hedge, got right in and got out, just kind of for the hell of it. But this is a great look at these gold trades. I jacked the bid way up. I'm doing a 50x bid on this because the bid comes out at 10 cents. 50 times that is 0.50 lot size. So you can see I did $583 alone last night in this very small account, 500 leverage. And it took me from a double account, from doubling to, which was about a $6,000 account, it took me to $6,623. And when this AUD CHF trade closes, it's going to be extremely nice. I'd have to kind of guess at how much this is going to be. Profitability wise, this is probably going to be very similar to what gold. It's probably going to be about a $300 to $500 profit. So at the end of the month, I'll be up, 120, 130%? That's incredible. I'm showing you this in real time. Why the entire world wouldn't be doing this, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not getting the message out there enough. And I'm attempting to do that. This is just incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And it makes it easy to manage if you're trading, one pair at a time, one standard pair in gold at the same time. It's easy if one gives a little bit of a push and run away. Like this is not a runaway or a push. Like my margin level percent is 2,900. I mean, that's go take a nap margin level percent. And, the last, 3, 4, 5 trades are in profit. It's not going to go in against me. Let me read some stuff here, a couple comments. Yeah, you know what? Mark said this. Mark says, with ballot boxes already burning, why is that not working for me? I find it hard to believe the transition will be smooth. No matter the outcome. You know what? I only heard that last night, that ballot boxes are burning. Fuck, man. I don't know. I haven't heard that. So I'll have to look into that. Just absolutely. I mean, listen, it's lie, cheat. That's how this election works. Lie, cheat. And Mark says, any updates on the new hedging system? I don't, it's going, not really. I mean, it's was making some profit. It's not doing, it's going to take so much testing. it is not doing what I want it to do. And the developer that I'm working with on this is obviously in, Ukraine or something like that. I don't know. And they don't respond for a couple days at a time. This is going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of testing. I mean, how long have I been forward testing it this week? What, 2-3 days maybe? So not enough, and it's not doing what I want it to do. Trust me, it's an ongoing. I'm working on it. Probably the biggest happening right now is my brand new algorithm, and I can show you what it's done. I'll show you. I don't want to explain it too much what it's doing, but I think you'll see. Let me just pull this up and I'll show you what we're looking at here. So it should be this one. So I started this account. I think this is going to be as good or better than the current algorithm we have. Let me get rid of that there. So I started this yesterday, I believe. It did $345 overnight, but here's what's impressive about that. It did it on Euro GBP. The lowest volatility, so $247 overnight. And yeah, so I guess I've been doing it 2 days. The first day was about 100 days. And again, I'm kind of playing with changing the settings. And yes, the margin level percent on this test was extremely low. It got down to like 300, I think. But I'm playing with it. It's impressive to be able to pull this much money out of the market on that low of a volatility of a pair. You got to admit. This is, I believe, going to be a massive game changer. This is totally different than anything I've done before. This is not an alteration of our current algorithm. This is worlds apart. Completely different. There's some similarities in a sense, like scaling into a trade, which is, not setting a stop loss type of thing. But this is not grid trading. It's not the entry is very mathematically specific. I really am getting into these mathematical entries as opposed to moving average, although not that a moving average isn't mathematical. How would I describe it without, giving my secret away, which is not something I necessarily want to do. Probably the other reason I don't say exactly how I'm doing it, because people go, oh, you're doing that type of entry? Let me go look for 70 different indicators that do that, and let me dig into this, right? I want to be able to deliver results, profits. I want you to understand what kind of risk you're up against with anything that I'm using. This one basically enters and profits and recovers itself, right? You can see I'm scaling in here, starting at a pretty high lot size on a very small account, starting at a 0.50, $5 per pip lot size on a small account. And if it can make this kind of profit on a very low volatility pair like Euro GBP, which is the lowest volatility pair, I'm going to tell you right now, I love it. I mean, to make $247 overnight on Euro GBP, you guys know I actually removed Euro GBP from our 22 pair system. It was 23 pairs. I removed it because it goes into a trade and it just takes weeks. It goes nowhere. This is pretty impressive what it did here. Yes, we've got some good movement, but again, it's the lowest moving pair in the world. So that's why I'm forward testing on this. Let me come back here, and I don't think there's anything else I want to look at today. Got that free signal trade. The 10 pip automation is, all of those trades are pretty much sideways. Let's go back to the free signal here. Yeah, so free signal's moving. I mean, I chose this based off of, I have the ability to choose these things, these trades, and give you something that's moving a little bit faster than just letting the system choose the next available trade. I'm kind of manipulating it and saying, oh, here's the pair I want to get into. Here's what looks like it's going to move towards take profit. Let's look at this on the chart, and then we're done for the day. So what are we? 4-hour chart here. You can see the sell area right here is where we're at, and the TP's right here. So it'll be a nice trade. I don't believe it's going to move and scale in anymore. It could. I mean, look, we've had a constant, upscale, but understand this. Look, it goes up and pulls back. Up, sideways, a little bit of a pullback. Up, sideways. And then if there's a pattern here, there'll be a pullback to our TP. We'll see. But this will work out either way. We'll scale in or we'll go right into profit, one or the other. So that's it. I'm going to stop there. Happy Wednesday. Election coming up next Tuesday. Will I be live that morning? I probably will be. I know I'll be up all night if it's one of those, if it's a barn burner. So we'll see what happens on next Wednesday in terms of live. But I'll keep you updated. And it'll be exciting to see how, when, and if the election moves the market. We'll see what's happening. And like Mark said, watch out for the burning ballot boxes. That sucks. People are stupid. All right, that's it. Appreciate you watching. I'll catch you in the next live session. Take care.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.